guys were yelling.
What's up? We're Birdstrike Theatre.
Hello.
A little different, though. I'm Tyler.
Hi, I'm Adam.
We're the directors for this spring quarter virtually.
Yes, and now we have decided, because of the world being shut down, it's all a podcast now. We're doing an improvised podcast for you all.
Yeah, life has changed to online, and Birdstrike is no exception. So this is the Birdcast. This first episode should be called Birdstrike Presents the Birdcast. But yeah, Adam and I will be leading you guys through this. But first we'll just talk about what we're doing here with this Birdcast, or just a podcast, really. But how does it differ from a traditional podcast, Adam?
A good question, I believe. This is going to be just like an improv show, but in audio-only form. So it's just going to be short improvised games with our awesome panel of improvisers. And we're just going to play short games. Some of them going to be based on your suggestions through social media. Some will be narrative, some won't be. And that's what the show is.
But it definitely won't have any faces on it because it's a podcast.
That's right. No video element or in-person element at all.
But yeah, we have a few fun games for you today. But first, let's take a word from our sponsors.
Good idea. Quick word.
Hey there, listeners. You ever had that problem where your house is just too damn square? Well, you ever been on an airplane? That shit goes in the sky. It flies and it goes all sorts of places all over the world. Turn your house into a tube. Planes are tubes. Make your house a tube as well. Why not? You got 360 degrees of motion. You could go whatever you want. Just imagine flying from here to Paris, but from the comfort of your own living room. It's amazing. Just sign up today. 3 annual payments of $35.99. We'll send some crew guys over to your house and just renovate the whole thing and get rid of the corners. Who needs corners? Make the whole thing a tube. Tube your house.
Why, thank you, sponsors.
What a great sponsor.
What a great, real sponsor.
A legitimate sponsor we have that gives us money.
Yeah. Anyways, Birdstrike traditionally does long-form improv, but in this new virtual world, we thought we'd dip our toes into some short form. So, for our first game we're going to play today, we are playing the classic, the dating game. Improvisers are on a fictional dating show. There's one main contestant who questions 3 bachelors, and basically, the bachelors either are a celebrity, a weird quirk, or an inanimate object in this one. And by the end of it, player 1 has to guess what they are. So, Adam, who's in this game?
So in this game, we got Kristin as the guesser, or the datee, as it's called. It's not called that. And we've got Hernan, Ali, and Ralph playing the contestants. Not to Kristin's knowledge, Ralph is pretending to be the godfather. Ali is a mirror. Hernan believes he's the contestant on the show. And Kristin has to guess all of those strange quirks by the end.
I guess we can cut now to the dating game.
All right, everybody, welcome to the dating game. Please welcome this week's contestant, Kristin.
Hello, everyone. I am just trying to find my soul partner so that we can go to the astral plane and exist forever there together. So, my first question is probably the most important one. It's, what do you do to align your chakras every single day? What do you do to make yourself feel like a whole part of the universe?
Buonasera. Your question's about chakras, but to be honest, I don't believe in that hippy-dippy shit. I'm a businessman, I have things, I'm a busy person. But if you're asking a sort of soulful question, I'd say I like to stroke my cat. My cat gives me a little bit of an aura boost, something like that. Is that good enough?
The connection to the nature is so important. Contestant number 2.
Hello. I just want to start out by saying that you look so beautiful. And I align my chakras. I'm part of this universe because I put nothing out. I simply just reflect what are the things that I see around me. And with that, I feel so connected.
It's important that you don't just acknowledge my outward beauty, but also my ego, you know. Contestant number 3.
Yeah, hi. I just want to say thanks for having me really quickly. Thank you, contestant 4, and thanks to the host. Yeah, I guess I just like being thankful, and that really just, I'm really looking for someone who's thankful and grateful for what they have. Really, yeah, that's about me.
That's so important. My next question, we're just going to dive a little bit deeper into the pool that is another dimension. What do you, if you were faced with a life or death decision, do you believe in an afterlife?
That's a great question. Considering I'm faced with life-death decisions on a daily basis, I would say that I'd like to think there was an afterlife. I'd like to think that all my family is up there looking down at me and smiling, and just making offers that nobody can refuse up there in the afterlife, in the great beyond. The big man upstairs is a beautiful man, and I know he's a man.
Interesting, and really deep and meaningful evocation. Contestant number 2.
The afterlife. I've never considered it because I live so in the present moment. I've hung out in the same room for years and years, and each day I reflect the same things. However different people, perhaps, I see each day as they come in and out of the room in which I reside, and I do feel that with that comes an immense sense of present. I live in the present moment, and therefore it's never bothered me whether there is an afterlife or not, because there simply is just the things that surround you, and all you can do is just reflect upon that.
Okay, interesting. Contestant number 3.
Yeah, as a devout Catholic, I think it's obviously there's an afterlife, and our Lord and Savior is up there waiting for us for the good people, and for the bad people, well, you know where they go. And so, yeah, it's really important for me to find someone who shares the same faith as me. Would you say you share that, contestant 4?
I believe that there are multiple dimensions with multiple ideologies existing as one. Okay, my final question, and it is probably like the deepest question I learned during my meditation camp in Bali. What if we were to have an amazing dinner? What would you bring to the table? Not just food-wise, but like to this relationship.
My grandmama always used to tell me about her secret recipe for the red sauce. I would like to bring that to the table, maybe with a couple of bambinos around. But I will say, many times I've been offered to join people for dinner. I had a couple people over for dinner, you know, the classic spaghetti and meatballs, and if they don't disagree with me, then maybe I serve them a little horse head for dinner. But it's fine. I just tell them, act like a man!
Okay. Contestant number 2.
Well, dinner and meals and things are not really parts of my life, or parts of my life which I consider, because I reside in a bedroom and not in a location where people eat. So I apologize, dear. However, because dinner and a beautiful dinner just wouldn't be something that I would be able to give to you. However, I would bring an immense sense of gratitude to our relationship. I would love to just view you and your beauty and to show you your own beauty, perhaps, to just have you reflect.
I almost cried after you said that. That was beautiful.
Darling. Thank you.
Contestant number 3.
Well, you know me, I'm really classic, I like a fancy pasta dinner with candlelight and, everything like a red tablecloth and rose petals, and, that's just kind of what I like. So maybe contestant 1 is seeming a little too on the nose, I'd say, and contestant 2 is, I'm not really sure what you're going for, but what would you say contestant 4? Contestant 4.
Interesting. How interesting. I think I've made my decision, and I think it's my decision that I get to make. Unfortunately, contestant number 2, it's just, I'm really trying to remove my corporeal form, so I cannot be with a mirror. And I cannot, approve the ethics of the mob. So The Godfather, I am just so sorry. It does not align with my chakras. The person who I feel like I should be with in this life and in the many other alternate dimension lives is...
I pick you. Contestant 4.
The person who thinks that they are the person that is running the dating game, who gets to choose people.
What do you mean? I am.
So we choose each other is what you're saying.
It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Let's take a word from our sponsors.
Have you ever just had so many goddamn fucking spices in your fucking spice rack and you're just like losing your goddamn mind trying to find your fucking cardamom or your fucking cinnamon and you're just like, where is it? Well, here I have a product for you. It's a novel. It's a new invention. It is called a spice rack and it is 360 degrees, 420 nose scope. It has everything. It has 4 different slots for all of the spices because there's only 4 and that is all you're gonna ever need. Put it on your counter. Put it on your cat. Put it next to your pool while you're drinking a nice mimosa. This spice rack will make you the hottest shit in town. Bring it to the club. Put some fucking paprika on the dance floor and tear that shit up. Spice racks.
What a great another sponsor that was that. Now for the next game. It's a little game we call genres. Basically, what our improvisers are going to do is that they're going to do an itsy-bitsy tiny little improvised scene, and then me personally, I'm going to cut in and tell them to do it all again, but in a different genre. It could be any kind of movie genre, such as horror or comedy. Probably not comedy, because this is supposed to be a comedy. And for this game, we've got Taylor, Hernan, and Anna being the improvisers. And we'll just get started right now. Okay, so we're beginning the scene at a library and action.
Jesus, stop eating my notes. How am I gonna pass? Jessica.
I feel like maybe if I eat them and then I ingest them and then I say them back to you, you can pass.
Excuse me. Are you guys studying for ECN 151A?
What's it to you?
I'm auditing it. My husband has recently passed, and I did not know how to handle our financials, so I just wondered if I could sit here and just study with you.
Can you guys keep it down over there, please? I'm really trying to focus.
Okay, Clive, I literally am whispering.
Janet, I can hear you from 30 feet away.
Janet, just a quick question. Are you looking for a study buddy? Because if you just hand me your notes, I can help you out with that.
Okay, all right. I'm going to give that a cut. Let's just run that one more time, but this time let's make it a kids movie. How's that sound? Okay? Action.
Hey kids, this is the Notes Monster, and if you want to study for all of your exams, you're just gonna yum 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 all your notes up, and then you'll pass.
Here's the thing. You just eat those notes right up. Don't even worry about the edges. They'll pass right through you, and then you'll ingest them and you'll know everything, and you can tell them all to your friends. How does that sound, kids?
Isn't that so fun? Here's friendly teacher Janet. She's gonna give us a little lesson on how to keep your brain tidy.
Oh, hi! Well, as you can see by my little apron and all these apples I've got here, I'm just a country woman. And I'm here to say, keep your brain tidy by maybe making a to-do list or, I don't know, ingesting paper. It clears my old brain. Now over to Clive for a silly anecdote.
Make sure to keep quiet when you're at the library so you don't disturb the other guests. They're really trying hard to study, and you should too.
Haha, thanks guys. That's been this episode of
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, all right. I'm going to cut that one more time. Let's give it a completely different twist. It's a spy espionage movie now, all right? All right, action.
Hey, we gotta keep it quiet. How are we gonna get into the bank if you keep chomping on the guns?
Hey, so I just had a brilliant idea. Agent number 457.
All right,
I think
shoot,
that if I
Agent number 2.
I think if I eat all these bullets, maybe I can shoot them right out of my mouth, and we can get those documents we've been looking for.
What a wacky idea for a very solid reality.
Ah, Agents 457 and Agent 2. Back again at my husband's bank, I see.
Hey,
Janet!
Yes?
hey, this is HQ. You guys gotta keep it down over there. You guys only got 5 more minutes of quiet before they hear you guys.
Well, I have already heard.
I've killed their radio systems.
Clive, don't pretend that our history isn't involved in this.
Janet, please, focus.
Hey, Janet, you better watch out over there before bullets start flying out of my mouth right onto your face. And I'm only whispering because we've only got 5 more minutes left.
Ah, well, you thought you had 5 minutes left until I sick my dogs on you. Jennifer, Paul, get him!
All right. Cut one more time. Not feeling that. Let's make that a romantic comedy this time. You know, maybe something lighthearted, something hopeful. All right, action.
I watch you eat your notes every day and you never notice me.
Oh, Bradley, these notes are notes that I've written to you from the bottom of my heart, and I just eat them up because I'm too afraid that you'll reject me.
Oh, you are so sweet. I would never reject you.
Oh, sorry. I dropped all my books here. Someone please help me pick them up. I just need help since I'm recently divorced and running my own business.
Hey, could you guys... Janet? Janet, is that you from high school?
Clive, I never thought we'd see each other
again. Oh my
again.
goodness, you look great. Wow.
Oh, thank you. You too. I never thought you'd have a
Let me just grab
mustache.
your books for you.
Hey, Janet, do you think you have a note and paper that I can finally write Bradley a note that I can give?
Well, sure. Let me give you this here pen that says, "Destiny is real," and that's it. That's all it says.
Okay. I'm gonna cut it one more time. Let's make it scary. Now it's a horror movie. All right. And action.
What was that? Guys, I'm serious. What was that?
Hello, little child. I'm eating your socks.
Jessica? Janet, where are you guys?
My husband died here, and I'm dead too.
Clive! Jessica!
Hello? Guys? Janet? Where are you guys? I think I've gotten lost. It's dark and I can't see anything. Is anyone there?
Welcome to my private study.
Hey, Janet, let's kill these motherfuckers.
I'd love to.
What are you doing? No! You look like Janet! No!
Good night. Grandma loves you.
All right, cut one more time. That was really good, but just one more for safety. It's a documentary now, okay? It's a Nature National Geographic documentary, okay? An action.
And now we go straight to the 3rd floor. Here, there are lots of different kinds of species, but the ones that we're focusing on today are consuming their paper. Let's take a look.
Oh, God, this tastes amazing. You know what my poops are gonna feel like after? Not good.
As you can see here, the specimen has become more like the humans. It's interesting. We've been filming her for a couple of days, and already she's learned how to speak.
Hey, Clive, mind handing me another note? Or a piece of paper or whatever you got over there?
I have some leaves that I am going to attempt to feed to the animal and see if it wants to eat those. Let's see. It's having some sort of negative reaction.
Interesting. I quite prefer lined paper.
In a strange turn of events, she's become more attached to processed items from our society.
Back to you with the weather.
All right, that's a cut. I think we got it. Good job, everybody.
Whoa! That was a game. That was most certainly a game.
Boy, was that a game.
You know what games make me think of?
What's that?
Sponsors.
Oh.
Baseball games have a bunch of sponsors. I miss baseball a lot.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's
now, a word from our sponsors.
Ooh.
Introducing the new and improved Old Country Road. Have you ever... Yeah, there, Paul?
I want to go to the rodeo, but the road's just too damn new.
I miss those old-timey roads that were covered in dust and tumbleweeds and had no directions or street signs.
I could remember like it was yesterday. It's the good old days where the roads are old and the roads are slick.
I do declare I do like when my boots are covered in the dust of my enemies that I killed on this here old road.
I remember that like it was yesterday. Well, I be damned. These roads is old and my enemies are square.
I do declare we are enemies and we will have a duel on this here old road.
And it'd be even better, 'cause the road's so damn old.
It's
Old
older
road.
than old road.
Old.
Where you kill your enemies on the way to success.
Yeah.
Another charming sponsor.
Cute, concise, and sweet.
So much fun. So much fun it was.
Okay, so Adam, for our last game, I think we're playing this game, is a little game, a tiny little baby game called Tiny Town. In this game, improvisers will describe 3 different locations, and those are the 3 locations this 20-minute scene takes place at. It can only take place in these 3 locations that they describe at the beginning. In this one, we have Hernan, me, Tyler,
Yes.
Adam, Castro,
I'm also
you,
there. Correct.
Taylor,
Yes.
and Anna.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all of them. You got them.
We originally had Justin in this one, but fun fact, Justin's internet connection just died.
Yeah,
And,
to die. This is what happens when you make a podcast. This is podcasting 101. It happens.
Podcast improv, and sometimes you gotta cut bait.
Yep.
I'm kidding. Justin's still most certainly on the team.
It's true, yeah. And I think he's also in this for 1 second, but I'm not sure.
He might
see.
paint something, at the very
Yeah.
beginning. And also, scene painting is just when we describe a scene. So yeah, that's what we're going for. Do you have a name for this one? Do you want to come up with a name for this format?
How about the lost legacy of Jameson and his miraculous zoo?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Do you want to come up with one too, or should I just roll with mine?
I'll come up with one too. Vote in the comments to see which name you like the best, or make your own name up. My name is the Zoo of Dreams.
That's also good. That's way more concise. I think mine was better for a lot of reasons, but that's good too. That's a close second.
Well,
Vote in the
yours
comments,
I think
which is better.
captures the feeling more.
That's probably true. Well, we'll see. We'll see what people like. All right. So this is going to be a fun narrative. And here we go. All right, let's do suggestions for the location. How about something you wouldn't find at a pet store?
A dolphin.
Taco.
Dolphin and taco.
Bread.
Let's just do dolphin, taco, bread are the 3 suggestions. All right, let's do the first location.
We see that the first location is a small aquarium.
We see that there are no animals except for one penguin in one of the enclosures.
Yeah, we see that the penguin is on an island and it genuinely does not have enough space to do its normal thing.
We see the penguin has a top hat on.
All right, for the second location, we see a jaguar pit. A pit with a lone jaguar.
We see a large tree in the middle, and it overhangs out of the pit, so the jaguar could probably get out.
We see that next to the pit there is a pile of clothes, like a t-shirt and jeans and shoes.
Okay, the third location, we see a concession stand, and it just says concession stand.
In the concession stand, there's a menu on the board, and it's literally every single food you've ever seen at a carnival or a baseball stadium or anything like that.
Kind of surrounding the concession stand, it seems to be that there's an abnormal amount of small flies fluttering around like a swarm.
We see that the concession stand is covered in large scratch marks.
And swipe. Sweet. Jameson, I'm telling you, once the zoo is completed, this is going to be the greatest attraction in the Northwest Bay Area.
I agree.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Just don't interrupt ever again.
Okay. I was just saying, when I came up with this idea, I was so happy. I bought a tie for myself.
That's beautiful, Jameson. I'm glad you can dream big as far as ties go. But this zoo is going to be my coup de grace, my magnum opus. Now, Jameson, could you please tell me why there's only one penguin?
Well, Stanley, in my dream, I dreamt big, and I thought penguin. And then, when I woke up, I thought, maybe I'll put a little top hat on him.
I see that you did that, and I'll say it's a nice touch. But I would also argue people won't come to see one penguin.
But do you know where that top hat comes from, originates?
Where does it come from?
My great-great-grandfather,
Okay.
rest his soul, he was given that top hat by 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, during his farewell tour. Well, they didn't know it was a farewell tour yet, but He was shot in Ford's Theater 2 nights later.
Wait, are you telling me that hat is the last top hat that Abraham Lincoln wore before he died?
Precisely, yes.
I don't think we should keep this in a zoo.
Cut to the location with the jaguar. Seems like we've stumbled upon a little sticky situation here.
I mean, I know this looks bad. I put the clothes in there so that the jaguar could wear them and feel a little more, like you fit in. The penguin gets a top hat. Why doesn't the jaguar get a little outfit?
Okay, Stacy, that's awesome, but to people walking by, there's a hiking trail right behind us. It does look like someone was maybe viciously killed by the jaguar.
Yeah,
that's just how it's coming off to me. Like, I appreciate and I value all of your ideas as as my coworker, as my friend. I value all your ideas, but I'm just a little concerned about how this looks to the public.
No, and I totally hear you on that. Like, that's valid. That's so fair, and that's so valid for you to think that. Let me just walk you through the other changes I did, okay, Mary? Because I really think, I don't know, you're so passionate about the Jaguars, and you do so much for them. I want people to see that and appreciate it.
Yeah, and we've been talking a lot. It's our 25th anniversary of opening. I wouldn't even call this a zoo. It's just so creative and innovative. So yeah, I think that we should explore new options. So I'd love to hear.
Okay,
I'd love to hear.
Right next to the outfit that I laid out for the Jaguar, I also left them a finger painting station, because sometimes animals, art therapy, I felt like that could be cool. We did only have red paint in the shed. So
let me stop you right there.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I love that idea. I love all of your ideas. But again, to the public, red and blood and the outfit right now, it's just it's all starting to look like a bit of a murder scene, but you know what? You're so right. You're absolutely so right. And
the only props we had were left over from Halloween, so I left them in there to play with them, so it does look like someone's been dismembered.
Okay, so you're starting to see, which is, it's good. So we're just gonna have to make some changes. But again, I love where you're taking this outfit that we have, and I'm so happy and I'm so proud of us. But let's stay away from the murder, okay?
Okay, cool. I'll go. Maybe I'll just go get some stuff from Petco and see what they have in the Jaguar aisle.
Meanwhile, at the concession stand, step right up, everybody. Step right up. We got hot dogs, corn dogs, pretzels, everything you need. Right here, one place. Every food you've ever imagined, it's right here. We got it hot and ready. 25 cents a pop for anything. Literally anything is 25 cents.
Now, Jameson, I think this is another problem that we've had in our grand vision. I don't think we can conceivably sell everything, can we?
Well, in my dream that I had, I all foods were there, so Stanley, now that you say this, I'm not so sure that this is a good. Oh God.
It's okay. Deep breaths. All fine. It's all fine. Let's just see how well they're operating. Excuse me, young man there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, young man operating the food booth.
Yes, sir.
How is it possibly that you have every food that you have listed on the menu?
Yes, sir. We have every food that we have listed on the menu. That's right. You got it.
And how is that possible? Like, do you personally make the food?
Well, that's really a conundrum there. You see, there's just all these little baggies that are all labeled, and I kind of just reach in and grab whatever comes out, and it always seems to be correct. It's just this box. It's magical, I think. I'm not really sure.
Interesting. In that case,
you want a pretzel? Here you go.
Well, that is a pretzel. Well, it looks fine enough to me. It is warm.
Can I have a tiramisu?
Of course. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Bing, bang, boom. There you are.
Whoa!
Incredible.
Perfect.
Huh.
See?
I will take a lobster if that's all right. A fully cooked lobster.
All right, butter sauce or tartar sauce?
This is incredible. I'll take it with tartar sauce, please.
All right, here you are.
Stanley, this is the stuff of my dreams.
Once again, Jameson, I have to argue that some of these things in the zoo could possibly just be their own thing. I believe historical clothing and vendors that provide literally any food of your imagination it might be too much, I believe.
But it's this zoo.
Well said. Well said.
That's 50 cents.
It's okay, we own the park.
Yeah, we own it.
Yeah. Actually, we're your employers.
It doesn't change it to me. 50 cents is 50 cents, no matter who it comes from.
Well, technically wait, 50 cents? We're only charging 50 cents for all this food?
Meanwhile,
well, you got two things.
At the penguin enclosure. Hello?
Hi?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know anyone else.
It's me. Over here.
Yeah, hi little buddy.
In the top hat.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of I'm not certain. Wow. Are you okay? Well, you look kind of. Oh no. Oh.
I'm so lonely.
Oh, well, this is where I come when I'm lonely too. I just scream in here sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you, and it's kind of scary, to be honest.
How come you haven't said anything before?
This top hat is glued to my head, and it's kind of hard not to focus on that. It's very painful.
Here, I'm gonna put my hand up to the glass. Maybe you could put your flipper up, and it'll.
Let me waddle on over there.
Oh, that island is so small. It's just extremely confining.
Yes, it's where I've lived for half of my life. I used to live in Argentina with a family. I'm a South American penguin, as you can see.
I can. I see that on the plaque.
Did
you have a name in Argentina before they named you Walter the Show Penguin?
Yes, I did.
Would you like to share that with me?
It was Eduardo. El Penguino.
Can I call you that? Like now that we're touching our hands on this glass? And flipper, I guess.
Yes, you can. What did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm Stacy. I'm kind of new to the zoo here, and it's been rough adjusting, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think everyone has a hard time. Well, Stacy was.
This really nice.
I hope.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Eduardo.
I hope we can talk more. Some other time.
Yeah, we can. Do you have a show? You have to go do a magic show.
Yeah, but you're the only one here.
Okay. I mean, I can pick a card if you want.
Back at the Jaguar pit, Stacy?
Hey! Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little bit. Just thinking about a lot recently.
So, you made a few adjustments. You put a barbecue next to the Jaguar pit. I have to say, it does look like we're cooking up the person the Jaguar just dismembered. That's how it just comes off to the public.
Oh, God.
25 cents, step right up.
Okay, and the fact that the concession stand is right next to us, again, I'm just thinking about the public. I love where you're coming from.
No, you're absolutely, you know what, you're totally right. It does look like that, and, even if it didn't look like that, I don't think you're supposed to expose jaguars to that much smoke, so...
Yeah.
Classic Stace.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, Mr. Jameson. Hi. How's your day going?
Oh, it's going swell. Hey, do you know of anyone who might have been talking to any of the animals around here?
No, I mean...
I personally think that would look really ridiculous, and I wouldn't allow that, at least in the jaguar section of the zoo. Yeah, I'm always... Yeah.
Here, my card.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
I'll be around these parts. I'm Jameson. You know me, of course.
Yes.
I don't know much.
Mary.
Mary?
Yes.
And you?
Oh, me? I'm Stacy.
Nice to meet you.
You too,
I
Mr.
had
Oh.
a plan for this zoo, and you're helping me along the way.
Meanwhile, at the concession stand, step right up. We got fried jaguar over here. Fried jaguar. Jaguar paws.
Hi.
Yes.
Mary, I run the jaguar enclosure.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Right.
You'd like to try one.
No.
Oh.
I mean, that doesn't come off as a good PR thing, you know, just like the jaguar zookeeper
Right.
eating the jaguar. It doesn't match up, you know. And I'm actually curious as to how you got fried jaguar and how, you know, the big man Jameson, he was actually just right over here, how he gave that the thumbs up, you know, just asking around, trying to see what's up here.
Yeah. Well. You know, I'm gonna give it to you straight, kid. Cut the fucking crap. Don't ask me how I get my stuff. All right. Go back to your goddamn enclosure and don't ever come here again.
Oh my. Okay. So.
Stop.
Oh.
Do you want a problem here? Is that what you
No.
want?
Okay. Bye.
Meanwhile, at the penguin enclosure, I really wish Jameson didn't glue Lincoln's top hat to the penguin. I feel like we probably could.
Ow, that hurts.
Oh my God! What? Are you?
Stop
talking?
pulling it! Stop fucking pulling the hat, please!
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Walter the show penguin can speak English. What other wonders does Jameson have in store for me?
Stanley. Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hi. I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. I'm just trying to keep my enclosure, you know, picture perfect. And Jameson, he seems to be doing little funky things with the and he's also glued the penguin's
Stop touching
hat to his head.
It speaks English. The penguin
speaks
English. Can you believe that? We're going to be
Español también.
Also, it's bilingual. It's a bilingual penguin. Can you believe this?
I would be even more surprised if he pulled out something like French or German or something.
Let's see.
You're asking a lot of me.
Okay, I guess that wasn't in Jameson's vision, but still, it's very impressive.
Oh no, he's crying now.
It's fine. It's
Stanley.
It's because of joy, because he's finally being heard.
I'm so sad.
Eduardo, I brought you a Nintendo Switch. Oh.
Stacy.
I didn't know you guys would.
Stacy?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that other people would be in the penguin enclosure today.
I'm just checking out how this beautiful park is going. I see you've already met the talking penguin, Walter the show penguin.
Don't tell them.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him a couple times. I've seen him before, but like never. It's not like we've built like a cool friendship or anything because we're both like struggling a lot right now and we don't like look in each other's eyes through the glass. That's not.
It's a support group.
Meanwhile, at the concession stand...
Step right up. We got everything. We got fried penguin here. Fried penguin beaks, penguin feet, penguin eggs.
Hello, sir. I'm
yes.
old.
Big Boss Jameson, how's it going?
Is everyone gone? Just you and I here?
Yeah, I saw them walk off towards, I don't really know my directions around here. I just kind of stick to my parts.
All right. Our plan is going according to plan.
It's going great. No one expects a thing.
We're gonna turn those 3 people into
food.
More attractions.
Exactly.
You just keep feeding them the food, all right?
All right. Before they realize, they'll just be another one of those animals.
Just like Eduardo.
Just like Eduardo.
Meanwhile, at the jaguar enclosure, Stacy, I want to apologize to you. I've been a little hard. I saw it there in the penguin enclosure. You need more support, and I apologize that I did that to you. And I also think we should release all of these animals.
Okay, yeah, that's like, I really appreciate you saying that because just like, I've been getting weird vibes from this whole place. I mean, Mr. Stanley is like way too enthusiastic about all of this, and Jameson is just, I don't know what's going on.
Step right up. What do we got over here? What's going on, kids?
This guy literally told me that I would be served next if I didn't keep quiet. I'm about to fucking explode, you know? I put on this act for the public, and I think about what they want, and I think about them before me. But you know what? That Jameson guy is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he's a creep. Why'd he give you his card? What is that for? He literally hired you.
Yeah, it's not like I have his number on speed dial or anything because I'd fucking die for this zoo. Are you kidding me?
No, of course not. But you have a contact for him. You know what? You're right. Let's let the animals go. And I know exactly where to start.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the penguin enclosure.
Now say other funny things. Go ahead, Mr. Penguin.
Estoy tan triste que quiero llorar cada día.
Stanley,
Yes?
you've seen too much.
What do you mean? I've seen your wonderful attractions here. I haven't seen enough if I have anything to say about
Right,
it.
cut the crap.
Whoa! Why do you have that gun, Jameson?
I'm here too. It's the concession stand guy.
Why do you have a dark and ominous voice?
We're in this together.
Oh my gosh.
Who is that man?
What is your plan here?
Everyone
What are you planning
stand back from Eduardo. I have a jaguar on a leash.
Stacy.
Yeah, and I've got the barbecue that you'll go on next.
Everybody calm down. Everybody just calm down. What's going on here? What do you plan to do with Walter the show penguin?
Well, do you remember? Well, before we talk about Walter or Eduardo, do you remember a man named Logan Burns, local mailman?
I might.
Yeah, you remember that guy?
Yes, local mailman.
Look at the jaguar's eyes.
Look at them.
Oh my god, Logan.
Burns. Mr. Burns.
How's he doing?
How did you get him in there?
So
Listen.
that's your...
The magic box we've been feeding everyone slowly will turn you into animals.
What? But you ate
Stacy.
out of the same box, didn't you, Jameson?
Oh, did I?
Well, you've thought of everything, haven't you?
Oh god, what's happening to me?
You're turning into a pelican. A pelican.
I thought all this extra hair growth was just menopause.
And you're turning into a little squirrel.
No, but I don't want to be a squirrel.
Yes, you will. It's your destiny.
Well, looks like there's one thing you haven't thought of, Jameson.
And what's
Logan,
that?
get them!
My gun's going off!
What a time that was. We learned so many lessons. Can you believe that jaguar was a person at the end?
I truly didn't know until like more than halfway through that a jaguar was that person.
It's true, yeah. That was a big twist, I think.
Yeah,
Really got me when that happened.
definitely. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, this is it, Adam. This concludes the first episode of the Birdcast.
Well, that's sad. When are we gonna do this again?
Well, if everything goes according to plan, we'll have a show out a week or two after this one. We're Birdstrike Theatre. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, all the good stuff.
And MySpace. And don't forget to look out because we will probably be asking you guys for suggestions for our next improv scenes.
And also share this around. We want to just share a little improv team a little more, and maybe this whole quarantine is the way to do it.
Yeah, and we're just happy that we're giving improv to the people in some form. So thank you for listening. The end.
The end.